It's time for some real talk, guys. There's been a lot going on recently in this country involving the police and African Americans. Michael Brown, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, etc., etc., the list goes on and on. There have been countless unnecessary deaths, and I don't feel comfortable ignoring it. There are many people in this world who will say that what's happening isn't racism, that the police were just doing their job and unfortunately people had to die. What they don't seem to understand is that this entire country only functions because of racism and the exploitation of minorities. America was quite literally built on the backs of the underprivileged. I am in no way an expert on the American justice system or the rules that cops have to follow or any of that, but what I am extremely well versed in is human rights. I'm pursuing a dual degree in sociology and peace and justice studies and want to continue on to get a master's and a doctorate in related fields. I know human rights, and I can spot violations a mile away. And what's happening to our Black communities? Major violations. Excessive force, racial discrimination, intimidation, lack of accountability. These are things we are seeing over and over and over again, and it's sickening. I'm outraged and disgusted and scared. But here's the thing. I'm a middle-class white person living in one of the most liberal cities in the world. The only way I could be more privileged is if I was male. So there are a lot of things that I don't have to worry about. My outrage and fear are all completely hypothetical. I'm not living this hell every day, and I can sympathize with the people that are every moment of my life, but I can never, ever empathize. Black lives matter, and that doesn't mean that anyone else's lives matter any less. But as a white person, I am afforded the privilege of walking out on the street without looking like someone the police are trying to arrest. I'm not automatically seen as a threat. I am allowed to have full faith that police will help me if I feel like I'm in danger. Saying that Black lives matter doesn't mean that they're better than everyone else. It's calling attention to the fact that we live in a society where people of racial minorities are seen as less than white people, even unconsciously. I am privileged, and I need to recognize that privilege. But because of that privilege, there is absolutely no way for me to ever feel the pain and sorrow of the Black community. I have so much respect for our police forces. They do a job I could never do and put their lives and safety on the line every single day. I have no idea what it's like to be a member of the police force anywhere, in any city. And the actions of the few do not affect the views of the whole. I don't know what it's like to be Black. I don't know what it's like to walk out on the street and instantly be categorized as a thug. I couldn't tell you what it's like to live as a minority. I am small and unintimidating. I am female. I am white. I'm not Michael Brown. I'm not Eric Garner, and I'm not Tamir Rice. But I refuse with every bone in my body to support our systematic racism. We aren't looking at isolated cases. Black men, women, and children all over the country are being harassed, injured, and killed. And we're fed up. This is a call to action. We keep fighting. We keep protesting. We keep thinking of new ways to show the system we're done. Black people and other racial minorities need to stay strong, and white people need to take responsibility. This is on us. We are the problem, and we need to fix it.